Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. This time we're taking care of some overdue work on the Blazer. So, I done the rear. Now it's finally time to replace the carpet in the front. Yeah. So, I've got a roll of carpet. I'm just going to lay it out for now. And while I'm doing that, we're going to just start stripping the interior. I've got to take both front seats out and the center console, and then we can start ripping up the old carpet. A few years since I've had the seats out, but I totally thought I kept this truck cleaner than that, so we're gonna have to clean things up. Also, gonna pull the seat belts. That's an easy thing. You pull the cover off and then stick a Torx in there. Got my fire extinguisher, and then I don't think I ever tightened this guy down, so that'll be easy. But yeah, just getting rid of that. Any other thing that's holding this carpet down, and then we're going to pull this disgusting pile out and get rid of it. That is some gross carpet. So, carpet's gone. Now I just need to clean this all out, vacuum it, and then I can start putting down some of the sound deadening. That way I'll make the truck nice and quiet and comfortable, because that's the goal. I already put some in the bed. You may have seen that in a previous video. So I got more of the same stuff to go on the floors up here. But as you might be able to tell from the perspiration on my brow, it's about 1 billion degrees out today. Definitely close to 100 in the garage, so I might just do that tomorrow. So you'll be able to tell depending on what shirt I'm wearing in the next clip. Alright, it's a new day, and it's not 1 million degrees out, so it's time to get vacuuming. Got the floor all vacuumed up. Now what I would do is install our shiny new sound deadening, which I got right here. This is the same stuff I put on the MGB and in the back half of the Blazer. But I did find a small issue. There is a little bit of surface rust right there and right there, and actually also right here. So what I'm going to do is hit that with some rust reformer, some rust converter, and deal with that later. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start in the middle, put some of this down, but once we get towards the edges, I'm going to hit it with the rust converter and then pick up tomorrow. Alright, so this type of sound deadening, super easy to install. You pretty much just put it down and stick it like a big old sticker. You are going to have to trim it with a razor blade, but that's really no biggie. But yeah, basically I don't really need a whole lot of this stuff down, but I do want to put down enough, especially up front. That'll be a good thermal barrier. But mostly we're trying to keep down sound, which means a little goes a long way. But yeah, I'm basically going to start on this tunnel and then do the rest later. But for starters, this first piece is just going to go whole. Go right there. Now, this tunnel is removable, and I want to keep that, you know, serviceability, so I'm not going to lay over this lap. The other thing is we don't want to cover up any holes, so that's where we'll cut stuff out. These holes are where my fire extinguisher mounted, and I am going to keep those. So I might add a little bit of strip around here, but I don't want to block the hole for the shifter, for the transfer case, or anything else. So I'm going to leave this section open for now, and we will stick another piece right here in the middle. Now, that also being said, my center console lives right here, so I'm actually going to kind of follow this line and cut out the section where where the console mounts. What you really want to do is put the screws in all of their holes. That's going to be important with the carpet, but for now, with this, I'm just going to make large cuts around it because, well, it doesn't really matter all that much. So yeah, that's going to look nice. Peel that backer off. And stick that down. Also, these wires go to various things. This one, I believe, is to the lights inside the top. This is a speaker, and I got to redo that. And I think this goes to a seatbelt switch, which doesn't really do anything, but I'm not going to remove it. You can also kind of help yourself line things up by starting one edge, just like any other sticker, and then peeling the backing off as you go, like so. I should have done a before and after test. Well, over here hasn't been hit with anything, so sound test before, sound test in the middle. That's better already. So we'll see how it is when it's done. I will check back with you then. And for now, I'm just going to keep sticking some goo onto my floor. So there we go, got the floor all covered in the sound deadening. Much less rattly, a lot more quiet, or a lot quieter. So now, two things. One, it would be time to put the carpet in. Except one minor problem. The amount of carpet I have left is just slightly too small. So I'm going to have to go to the store on Monday and get some more. But before I do that, what we actually have to do is put bolts in every one of these holes. That way when we lay the carpet on, we can feel the head of the bolt, cut a little X, and then we'll have our screw holes. So the carpet I was going to use is this kind of generic stuff. It's what I used for the rear. I bought it for basically a couple bucks a foot at the local kind of bulk carpet place. They do actually sell some automotive carpet. But they're open weird hours, and I tried swinging by and couldn't get any more. But the more I was thinking about it, I really should just get a nice proper molded carpet set, at least for the front. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to order it, or I should say I have it ordered from Summit Racing, but it's going to take a little while to get here. So we're going to cut the video short today. So this is going to be part one. Just did the sound deadening. Part two, next time, we're going to hopefully be installing proper, good, fitted, molded carpet that's designed to go in the Blazer and act like the factory carpet. So, that's going to be it for today. I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching. Sound test before. Much less rattly, a lot more quiet, or a lot quieter. So now I've just got to vacuum this out, clean it, and then I can put some sound deadening.